bum, bum. We are back, and we are going to have it. Thank you. Everybody's in a good mood tonight.
Oh,
is there a full moon?
Wonderful. Yeah, yes, there is. It's coming in 2 more days.
Aha. That's it. You can always tell. People get on edge or a little funky during a full moon.
Yeah.
Crazy and wild, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's as good as excuse as any, I guess.
All right, ladies, we got a big lineup tonight. If you just joined us, I've mentioned George Siegel, Teresa Brewer, Monty Rock, Elliot Gould, and this gentleman. Some of you may be familiar with him from the Bob Newhart show. If not, you can see Bob starting tomorrow night for 4 weeks at the Frontier in Las Vegas, where he's appearing with Paul Williams, Ray Stevens. If you have the misfortune of missing him there, he will also be appearing at Harrah's starting August the 6th. He will also be in our lobby right after the show, selling jams and jellies and homemade fudge. Would you welcome Mr. Robert Newhart?
I mean, you made it sound like that's the only reason I'm here is because I'm going to Vegas for 4 weeks with Ray Stevens and Paul Williams and then Harris for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. You go there after Las Vegas.
I was going to play them at the same time, but it's so hard to get a plane back and forth.
No, I don't think the only reason you come on the show is to do some cheap, not cheap plugs, but I mean some, just to announce your itinerary, that you would be that mercenary about it. I assume that you come here just to...
Also, I've been on with almost every substitute host, except you, and I felt I should come on and say hi. And that's really all I would like to do, is just say hi and leave.
And get out of here.
That's possible.
Now that you've got the plugs out of it. No, I think the least you can do is stay a few minutes and...
Well, it's a dog-eat-dog business, Tom. You know.
Did you hear that ovation?
I mean, there's a saying, as you know, in our business, you be nice to people on the way up because you run into the same people on the way down, which happens to be false. You run into entirely different people on the way down.
Yeah.
So there's little point in being nice to people on the way up.
That's right. I say smash. Whoever gets in your way, walk over them right to the time. Well, you've never had that in your career, though. You've always been up there, right?
Oh no, there was a brief period.
When your show went off the air.
Yeah.
The original show on CBS.
First show, yeah. No, on NBC.
Yeah. I know the feeling. That's happened to me also. And it is strange, isn't it?
Well, it hasn't happened in 12 years.
Well, no, I've been lucky enough to have this.
Lucky's a good word.
I guess it'll do.
We've seen some of the specials, the American myself. I sure wouldn't leave this part.
No, I got it made.
Some people, it's like a game show MC. I mean, you're destined to do one thing the rest of your life, and this is pretty much it for you.
At least you don't ring a bell and run over and say honk and do a horn thing. I mean, you know. Did you ever do a game show? Never had one of those, huh?
No. I was offered one during that twilight or the valley of my career, which was not that bad. It beat being an accountant.
That's right, which you used to be.
Which I used to be, yes. That's why I said it beat.
Do you still keep your own books? I mean,
no, I really
good
don't.
Enough to,
I'm really not that good at it. I wish I were. It is so involved. I try to nod. I have an accountant, and he explains to me about, I don't know, tax things, and I try to nod knowingly, but I have no idea what he's talking about. It's like a foreign tongue.
Yeah, I'm not good at that either. You mentioned you're working with Ray Stevens and who?
Well, I'm doing 2 weeks with Paul Williams and then 2 weeks with Ray Stevens.
You usually go on with a pretty girl singer, don't you?
Yes, I worked with Teresa, who's on tonight.
Oh, she sounds I love her.
I don't, I worked with Paul before. I've never worked with Ray before. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not, they're kind of, well, at least Ray is country and Western, which I'm really not, I'm not into that.
Don't you dig that?
Well, I enjoy it. I just, I don't understand people. I'm from Chicago, but I have relatives from Kentucky. I don't understand people at all from Louisiana, and Georgia. I have no idea what they're talking about.
Don't understand anything.
I was in the Army with a guy named Gus Broussard from
That's got to be Louisiana.
Campty, Louisiana. And
Is he a Cajun?
Cajun, and we had the bunk next to each other, and every day he'd wake up. He spoke to me for 2 years in the Army. To this day, I haven't the slightest idea what he was saying.
That's funny you mentioned that because I said Cajun right away because I used to know a fellow because I was stationed for a while in Jackson, Mississippi, and I had a guy, I haven't heard from him in 20-some years, Manu Arsenault.
Manu, well, he's probably a good friend of Gus's.
Gus's Broussard, the same thing, and they do have a rhythm in the speech that is...
Well, he would say, drill, down, middle, rest, and you say, damn right, Gus, boy, that's so true.
Everybody's doing that. Wow.
Right. Stay on, blab. It sounds like a tape going backwards or something. If he had been Paul Revere, we would still be under British rule. He would have written through Boston like, Bell Jones, my rail,
Jim Bell, yeah. What? Presley has a little of that, doesn't he? Oh.
You know what, I don't mean to offend Doc, because I know this is, and I guess if
That's all right, that's what he's here for.
Well, I guess. I was trying to be nice.
Of course.
Everyone offends Doc, so why should I be? Especially with numero uno, not even a substitute host. The country and western songs, and I'm going to offend a lot of people, but I must say it. I think it's one song. They changed the title, but it's the same song. The dog died and the wife left, and I'm so lonely, and yeah, and that's...
You won't go, man.
Look out now.
What? You must get in.
We may have a hit right now.
No.
Just what we
We
did.
just keep doing this. Well, got a cup of coffee, railroad. You get those in. If you get railroad shack, cup of coffee, or prison in the song. So if you said, hey, a cup of coffee, railroad track going by prison farm, you got a hit. Look out! Look out! Wow, she left me. Johnny Cash will probably show up tomorrow night and break our face for saying that, because he's raw. He's.
I heard that.
I wouldn't fool with Johnny Cash.
Well, I don't plan to.
What'd you do in the service? You mentioned being in the army. You were in the army.
Yes, our Army.
Yes, on our side. I know
Our
that.
side, yes. I was in the Korean War. I was a clerk typist. I'm not going to lie about it.
No, I wasn't trying to embarrass you. We need clerk typists. I mean, we do. You could type up my discharge when I was getting out of the front
You
line.
could get
That's
a
probably what
nasty
you did.
paper cut that would smart for a week.
Yeah.
But that's not the important thing. I guess we all served and tried to do our thing.
Of course we did. How long did you go in as a private?
I was drafted, which I'm
I see.
extremely proud of.
They came and got you, is what you're trying to
They got
say.
me, and 2 years later, I left. And as I was leaving, they followed up my number. It was 5-6 instead of 5-5, and I was afraid to say anything for fear that there's some remote regulation that if they follow up your number, you can spend 2 more years in the Army. So I didn't say a thing. It was not one of my... looking back, as I think World War II, most people, it was a marvelous experience. I'm glad I did it, but I hated every minute of it.
Didn't care for it.
Didn't care for it. During the Korean War, it was not the one that all the people voted the benefits down on. That's the one I was in.
You got no benefits?
You were in the big one.
Yes, you're right about that. That was in the paper.
Yeah.
I'll read the big one. Did you go to school on the GI Bill when you got out?
Yes.
I didn't know. Well, you got that then.
Yeah, we got that. Punch.
Come out here. I know, I'm going to see. Now, a word from Toyota, small car specialist for 40 years. We are back.
I must say that the band has never sounded better.
That's true. That's true. You mentioned now you've been here when somebody's been sitting in as a guest host. You haven't hosted here for a while.
No, I haven't. I did it for a while, as you know.
Yes.
And it's I'm not going to go through that whole thing about how tough it is, but it is an extremely tough job. I was only there for 3 weeks, so to be there for a long time is really, you have my admiration. I'm not going to bore people with that.
Well, you're not boring me.
It is a very extremely tough job, and Freddie has been kind enough to ask me to do it again, and when I have weeks off from the show, that's not one of my favorite things, because, I mean, it is a very tough job. I was hosting one time, you were off for some reason. You didn't feel like doing it, I guess. That's what they told me. You didn't feel like doing it this week. No one could reach you. They didn't want, he was in Florida or somewhere. And Jenny, it was in New York, and I called my wife, Jenny. And I call her Jenny anyway, but I called her on the phone, and I said, what happened?
How else would you?
I would speak every night to Jenny. And she said, I broke my toe. And I said, well, what'd you do? She said, I was in the shower, and I tripped and broke my toe. And I said, well, what did you do about it? And she said, I called a doctor, and he said, well, try to stay off it as much as you can.
Good.
And try not to bump into things with it. And I said, what did that cost? And she said, $50. And I said, you could have stopped a wino in the street and said, I just broke my toe, and he would have given virtually the same advice. Try to stay off it and try not to bump into things. And I got a note from a doctor, and he said, I know it sounds strange, that kind of advice, but you have to understand that patients are strange also. And he explained to me that they, sometimes before surgery, patients have to take an enema, and it comes in a plastic square container. And doctors found it necessary to print on the outside of the square plastic container that they should remove it before using it. Remove it from the plastic square container before using it. Because they were getting patients coming in with strange expressions on their faces.
Eyes crossed.
I just sort of evening it up with doctors. I wasn't making fun of doctors, but I guess they have their problems too.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I know what you're talking about. There's a...
It's inside the plastic. Do you have a paper or something?
No.
I mean, they understand.
I know, I'm slow today. I've been here a long time, and your brain sometimes short circuits when you do this. You've just said this is not easy, and I'm proving it.
Well, you certainly are.
You know, you think
It's easier than that.
that I'm making it look at the present time. Sometimes you have to make it look difficult to justify with them paying you each week, so sometimes I stumble around and make it look extremely hazardous. What were we talking? We're talking something about
I don't know.
Retirement. No, during the commercial.
Oh, I had mentioned to you, I'm sort of identified. I got a letter from a young girl when I'm doing the show, and she said, my parents said they saw you in Bridgeport, Connecticut about 15 years ago. I had done a concert there, and she said, I didn't realize you did anything before the Bob Newhart show.
Isn't that strange when you go the cycle again?
But she was like 15 or 16 years old, and there's no reason she shouldn't, and it kind of shocked me. And so I would like to do a routine. Now, this is not one of the ones I'm maybe identified with.
The classics.
Well, I wouldn't call them classics.
Well, I would call them
Well,
that.
I told it it's a very difficult job, so I guess
I think some of the
fair
things
for you to say these are
the
classics.
driving instructor, I think the Abraham Lincoln press agent, all those things, the Khrushchev visit, those are classic pieces, really. Those don't come along very often.
Retirement party.
They're great. They're great.
Sir Walter Raleigh.
Those are wonderful. All of those. Some of those you'll be doing at the Frontier, won't you? Opening tomorrow night.
I don't do. This is a thing on. There was an item in the paper, because the funniest things in life are always the true things. I'm sure you found that also. It doesn't matter whether you have or not, I'm going to do it anyway.
That's right. This is just kind of...
Or Doc has.
This is the setup. This is the set.
Yes.
Right.
This is the set, what we call a set. There was an item in the paper that the United States government had given $300 to witch doctors because they had found out that there was some validity to some things witch doctors had been doing for years. And the routine is based on a witch doctor functioning as a doctor in the United States might function.
All right.
So, phone me. It's about 3 in the morning. I hope this works.
I do too. Because it's a classic.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, yes, Mrs. Crumba. No, that's all right. I would have been getting up in 5-6 more hours anyway. What seems to be the problem? The sheep are dying and your son is seeing demons. There's a lot of that going around. I wouldn't worry about it. It sounds like a 24-hour curse to me. I tell you what, do you have any bark of a tree that was struck by lightning in the light of a full moon around the house? Yeah, you might grind some of that up and put it under his pillow tonight. Yeah. And then call me in the morning if he isn't feeling better. I tell you what, you might try burying him under a tree where a lot of hyenas congregate. Well, it won't help them, but sometimes their laughter becomes infectious, and it might cheer him up. Gee, I'm sorry, Mrs. Krum, but I don't make house calls anymore. Well, I tell you what, I haven't danced around a hut in so long, I really don't think I... Well, they're very similar dances, and one is a rain dance, and it might rain for 3 or 4 days, so I'd be afraid to try it, you know? Well, if he isn't better by Wednesday, let me give you a number, 452-0617. No, that isn't the office, that's the country club, yeah.
That's funny. Funny premise. Funny premise. We'll be back. We have a word here, and then stay with us. George Siegel will join us, Elliot Gould, Teresa Brewer, and Monty Rock. Johnny Winters is a longtime friend of mine. I think I've known John for 20-some years, and next to Broderick Crawford, I think he's the funniest man in the world. Broderick Crawford was always my idol. No, he's a brilliant and innovative performer. And Johnny, tomorrow night, he has a special. Johnny Winters presents 200 Years of American Humor. And that'll be on at 8 p.m. here on NBC. Would you welcome Mr. Jonathan Winters?
They've changed the carpeting.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
fresh.
think, haven't they? Isn't it fresh?
No, we freshened up the set.
These are
bit.
patches from everywhere. We did this in therapy.
These are... These are from the different shows that were canceled, and when they take the carpet, they just cut it off and bring it here, and we use it.
You never went inside, did you, Colonel?
No, I did not.
Officers somehow or another, you know, just remain in the Jeep. But I was taken quickly.
Yes, he's a...
But I'm okay now because I'm under heavy sedation. Dear.
Oh, yes. How are you, wild man?
Well, I'm fine. I picked up a little green, went to Chicago. Exciting, you know, Chicago. Oh, yes. 2 or 3 people are out here to bum off their relatives. And,
Come on, still here from Christmas.
I've got a few, you know, that sneak in every once in a while. But, no, I went in to do a job. As a matter of fact, talking about carpeting, it was for some carpeting unit. There, I've spent the money now, so there's no sense in giving them full credit. But it was fun. I saw an old friend of mine, Jack McGuire. He and I used to have some fun times and have a little gasoline, you know, and drink some shaving lotion and stuff. So we talked about old times.
Your name came up the other night. We were with some people, and who were admirers of yours, and I was telling them about the days, 15, 20 years ago, when we would do strange things together.
Oh, yeah, hide in the bushes and...
Remember some of those?
Sure. I remember most of them. And there are a lot of them I don't, of course. I remember one time, some highway, a major highway.
Had concrete on it and everything,
had
yes.
concrete and everything. And I was sitting like this in the snow. And State Highway Patrolman came up and he said, can I help you? And I said, yes, you can. I've been meditating over whether this vodka's gone or still there. So he took me in for a little observation. I was frozen harder than a carp. Yeah, I remember all that night, the officer and I, he was very nice to me. We sat in his car because he didn't have a very good battery, and so he was kept, and I made fun of that, because.
You ever miss those days? Those, kind of silly, nutty.
No, I don't, because I tell you, I like it better the way I am now.
Right.
Because when I see something in the zoo, I recognize it, and...
You say that's a bear.
Right. Yeah.
There's a lion.
And, so
It's nice to know the animals.
Right. Nice to know the animals. So but there were times when naturally I had some fun.
Oh yes.
Sure, I have all that stuff in my house, for my friends. I have people like yourselves that come over that they've hurt their leg or something, and want a little touch. But myself, I just have a little hot cocoa, about 4 o'clock before I retire.
It's better for you.
Yeah.
I'm with you now.
I know. I eat a lot of vegetables. Doesn't show, but big on lettuce. Lettuce. Oh yeah. I have a thing about rabbits. I love them, and they're active creatures, and if that's what they eat, that's what I eat.
Okay. We'll take a break and be right back. We are back. We have with us Kelly Monteith, Barbara Hauer, Susan Clark. And for our next guest animal, we'll see what Joan has for us. Oh, I hear the oohs and ahs, but I don't know. Looks like the thing is set in the back of a car that sits in there. That is a bird with a very big beak.
Yes.
Is that a hornbill?
He knows how to use it. It is a hornbill, and I guess it was about a year or two ago we had the Abyssinian ground hornbill, Charlie, that came out. It was one of the first hornbills to reproduce in captivity. And this is another type of hornbill, the Celanese.
Look at the size of the bill on that.
Very colorful.
Is that a weapon?
He had dinner.
Now that could be a weapon. Now this one has been hand raised and he's pretty good. And when he gets a little excited, he'll use it.
Well, I don't want to get him excited.
He's pretty good, actually.
Where's he from?
He's from Ceylon, and they come from Asia, Africa, and throughout India.
No, he has a hold of your finger there.
Yes. Now, actually, he has a pretty good bite with his bill, but he's more dangerous in that you notice how sharp it is. If he turns and he jabs you with it, that
see that.
smarts a little.
What is the other type of thing on top of the bill?
The top of the bill, that's called their casque.
Mm-hmm.
And the casques can be carved quite ornately and have been. Unfortunately, the birds
It's really beautiful.
have to be destroyed for that.
I mean, the face and the coloring around
Isn't
the eyes.
that, it
the
looks
blue,
like he
isn't
has
that gorgeous?
eyeshadow. Beautiful long eyelashes. And these birds are quite large. They range up to 5 feet in length for the largest giant hornbills.
It's a good name for him.
They have a...
I suppose that's when the first guy saw that. Says, "Hey, look at that big hornbill." The guy's name was Bill, and he said, "Hey, Bill, look at the horn." I said, "Good name for them, hornbill."
Right behind us, we have a picture of what they can do in the carving. Some jewelry stores do sell them.
Well, isn't that kind of a shame to do that, though?
Yes, in a way. It
Well,
is.
that to me, you see, that doesn't appeal to me. Somebody obviously has
But many animals
killed the bird, you
have-
see, and then they take the bill and carve something like that out of its head.
Now we have the same.
That just does not appeal to me at all.
We have the same problems with elephants.
See, look what they've done. You see, it's a
with their ivory.
beautiful
elephant
bird
ivory.
like that, and you kill them just so somebody can set something like that on their desk. That's ridiculous. Those times ought to be through.
Well,
When people do that.
there's quite a bit of legislation that protects most
See,
of our
if people
animals
wouldn't
now.
buy those things, the
Then you
people
wouldn't-
themselves could, around the world, if they wouldn't buy sealskin coats, if they wouldn't buy certain things where they use whale products, You could stop all that kind of business immediately, or even ivory now. People shouldn't buy things made of ivory.
Now, ivory is illegal.
I know, but they shouldn't do it. And as long as there's a market for it. See, the poachers, I know it's illegal in this country, but the poachers will keep poaching as long as people go out and say, I want to. As long as there's a market, and all the people have to do is quit buying it, and they'll stop all that ridiculous business. Is this something for him to eat? I saw a tray of food here.
Yes, we'll put it up here. Now, he loves strawberries.
You got
but
strawberries,
he
just
likes
like you
all
got
types
orange,
of fruit.
little meat, whatever.
Oh, worms and crickets, and here we have bananas. I don't know if he'll eat because I'm holding him. Are you hungry? Huh? Would you like something?
I'm not going to hand feed him, I will tell you that.
Here, you want something?
Well-
He's usually a pretty good. There you go. Oh, boy, that's good stuff. Well, he usually throws it to the back of his throat, so he might have a hard time eating him the way we're holding him here. Would you like that? Let me take my finger, huh?
How can he see it?
Well, you notice how he turns his head. Now, their beak is useful, and the length of it, because of their weight, they can't get all the way to the end of the limb where the fruit is found. So that long beak aids them.
Oh, I see.
In
Well,
obtaining.
it's a different situation for him to eat here.
Yeah.
Okay, he's very pretty. He or she?
He. Now, one of the interesting things about this bird is that the male barricades the female into a nest where she lives
I saw that on a documentary, the National Geographic, and then muds up the entire,
completely.
muds her up while the eggs hatch, then the male goes out and gets the food, and they're in there for what, 3, 4, 5 months?
Well, they're in there for at least 2 months because the incubation is about 4 weeks, and then it's another 4 weeks until the birds have gained their
But
feathers.
they wall
and
up
are
the
able to
whole
fly.
hole and seal them in there.
Right. Now, the male brings the food to the female until she's able to leave the nest.
That's fascinating, isn't it?
It really is.
Nice bird.
Thank you.
What do you call that one? Is there a name for him, or do they...
Well,
No.
he was donated from a man who raised him as a pet in Texas, and we haven't named him yet.
All right.
But,
How about Tex?
He'll be part of our education program. All right, we'll name him.
What
for
else would you call
we'll
a bird?
name him that.
Okay. All right. Coming up next on our queue here. All right, that's... Now that we've seen the dancing bear coming up... Well, since Ed Sullivan is gone, we got to keep the animal thing alive. Wouldn't you love to put them in a baby carriage and then cover it and walk down the street and...
We do.
So they're all covered, and then someone, can I see? And then just pull that back and have those two things.
And they're very surprised.
Now, those aren't chimps, are they? Those are,
These are orangutans, and this is really a very special occasion to have twins. These are twins. And they are...
Oh, excuse me, I don't mean to laugh at your face. It's a very sweet face. It really is. Look at that face.
Very strong.
Very strong for their age, aren't they? Yes.
They like to pull hair,
Oh, look at that.
and they're about 5 months old.
Right.
And they weighed about
that
3.5
face.
pounds when they were born. It's only the 7th time that twins have ever been recorded with
Were they
orangutan
both the same
birds.
sex?
No, this is a female, but she has bows in her hair.
Oh, well. I didn't notice
Can't you
that.
tell? And a dress.
What's this one's name?
That's Locke, and this is Lisa.
That's Lisa, and this is...
Locke.
Look at the face. I think I'm in love.
I think he is.
It's that face is so human when they look at you.
They are
You look
very
into their
human.
eyes.
You really get attached to them. They are so special and so very intelligent, and for their age, very coordinated, much more so than a human
Now,
child.
orangutans are basically tree-dwelling animals, aren't they?
Almost totally arboreal.
Yeah, they very seldom come to the ground.
Right, and they build nests where they sleep at night, and they spend most of their time way up in the trees,
Yeah.
which is one of the reasons for their decline, because many of the forests are being cut down. They are endangered, and there are less than 4,000 of them in the wild.
Now, these will become fairly large, won't they?
Right. The males in captivity have grown up to 300 pounds. In the wild, they range about 200. The females about 160, so somewhat smaller than the male. They were born from a female, which we raised in our children's zoo.
Turn around. That's it. That's it. That's all right. There we are. He looked right at me and went... Oh, they're adorable.
They're very uninhibited.
Oh.
I think he'd go home with you, actually.
Oh.
Sometimes they're very picky about people that they'll go to.
Oh.
They only accept...
Oh, they have strong little hands, don't they?
Wait till
Very
they're a couple
strong
years
little
old.
hands. He's real cute. Very strong little hands. You know, he could hang from my hair. Look, I don't even have him holding him.
Now, see,
He's hanging just from the hair.
that's very important in the wild because that could save their life. They have to hang on to the female or a tree.
Well, you've got a nice start on life. Okay, you have to go back now. Bye-bye.
And you notice how
Bye-bye.
long the arms are. They're considerably longer than the legs. They use those like hooks in the trees. And
Can he see me? I mean,
Oh, yes. Oh, sure. And he'll laugh. If you laugh at him, he'll usually laugh. Will he laugh for you?
Okay, you're all choked up about this. Same to you. Oh, they're great. Thank you, Joni. I'm sorry to give him back, huh? I'm sorry to give him back.
But you wouldn't be in about 8 years. when
No,
he could pick you up and carry you off stage.
Hey, thanks for coming again, really. It's always great fun when you show up. Could you bring them back when they're a little older?
Sure, we will.
Maybe a few months when they grow up a little bit?
We will.
Before they really become,
Too strong.
Too
to
strong?
handle. Sure, we will.
Okay, thank you, Joan.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Oh, God. That look. That look he laid on me. Gee. Crack up time. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stan Laurel, yeah. We'll be right back. Are you two holding hands? He's comforting, isn't he? He's
We had a
comforted many a
great,
damsel.
We had a great week together. We worked together. I worked on Lucy's show early in the season.
That's right.
Sensational.
He's a fine pro. I like pros.
Yeah.
I like pros that show up.
I'm here tonight.
No.
Oh.
But I only said that to say how much I miss you when you're not here, Johnny. I
Oh, that's
really
sweet.
mean it.
Well, thank you, darling. That's
I
very nice.
really mean it. We really miss you when you're not
Well,
here.
I have to get away occasionally,
I can understand that. I can understand that.
And you're getting away from your series, too, I read after...
Please don't touch me, Johnny.
Oh, excuse me. Moved the sequin out of position there. Boy, when they're big. After
No, when they're tired.
After 23...
They're liable to knock me over.
After 23 years, I read in the paper the other day of Lucy, I Love Lucy, and here, Lucy, you're not going to do a series anymore, right? Or the Lucy series.
I'm not leaving CBS, and I have other things to do, and I'd rather you didn't mention 23 years.
Well, I think that's a remarkable record.
You know something? For the last 4 or 5 years, this is the truth.
Yeah.
I have been going into supermarkets or department stores or whatever, walking along the street, and people will stop me and say, "Why did you leave? Why aren't you doing your show anymore?" And I said, I have never quit.
Right.
It's been years. I was off once for a year and a half
Right.
or something. And I said, you know, you're not watching Monday nights. You're watching all the reruns. So you're not even going to know that I'm off. I have 6 years of reruns yet to go.
And that's just in the morning.
Yeah. But it's true. Absolutely true. People say, why did you quit? And I haven't quit at all. I've been working my thing off.
But you're going to stay in television. You're going to do specials and
Yes, I have a
be a
couple of
picture.
specials, and I have some things that I want to do. And my daughter, Lucy, is not with us, so I can't even think of the word. It calls for a change of format, because
Right.
Lucy's on the road doing the National Company of Seesaw. And so Gail and I are on our own, so to speak.
Yeah.
And so we might as well do a couple of specials. I don't know with whom or where, but that's what CBS wants, and I'm with CBS, and that's fine.
Hey, all your kids are doing well. Lucy's on the road.
You know, all my kids. I only got 2.
Well, look, all of them. Both of them.
Both of them are doing.
That's all, isn't it? That's all, isn't it? 2 is
Both
all?
my kids are doing well. They're learning. They're making their mistakes on their own. See, that's good.
Yeah, that's right. Don't you exercise a certain amount of control, don't you? I mean,
No,
give them advice.
not anymore.
Really?
I've given them all the advice that I can give them, and I've given them all the training that I can give them. They're out on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just leave.
Suppose
them.
one of them came to you and said, hey, Mom, they want me to be in one of them nude pictures. You know,
Oh,
it's an
well,
X-rated picture.
first
Would you
of
give them some
all-
advice then?
You bet your thing. You bet your bippy. They wouldn't come to me with that because they're beyond that. They know that that's prostitution, and they wouldn't do it. And they don't need. No, they don't need it. I feel sorry for the young people that do need it because they're being exploited. Don't look at me like.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
This is not a string. I actually can do
Okay,
this.
I think that the young people are being exploited, that are a little hungry. Don't laugh at him. Don't make him think that he's saying the right thing all the time. Have a stern face
Oh, yes,
occasionally.
yes, I will.
No, I think you're right.
No, it's serious. I'm very serious about it because they are being exploited. There are porno jobs around for people who think they have to work. They'd rather, work than be an unemployed actor. I'd rather be an unemployed gas employee, or that's the wrong thing to say right now, isn't
Yeah.
it? But anyway, my kids would not come and ask that question because they would know the answer.
Well, that's interesting. That's what I wanted to know. We're going to show a film clip now. With me, sure. We have
Of what?
I don't know what the sequence is.
Is it of a porno film?
No, this is of your picture.
Oh.
Mame.
Oh.
This, which you can take Mom and Dad and Gramps to see. And the children.
Don't knock it.
You're bananas. You've been on the road too long.
Yeah, that's true, but don't
you know what
knock
the
it.
you know what the sequence is we're showing, Fred? What?
Today, the first number in the picture and the MAME number.
Okay, Bobby, you
You're
want to
giving them
roll
too
the
much, really.
roll the film? No, we're not. That's a good teaser. Watch the monitors in the studio. 1, 2, 3, 1. What? Here's your son.
Yes. You're not going to get away with that. Coming over to my seat and leaving. Thank you. I don't know. I just pointed out.
We've been hoping you'd come home for a long time, son. Had ads in the papers and everything.
Have you been hurt in the war?
What? What are you talking? The
What is
cane?
this?
No,
Yeah.
it means nothing.
I thought
I'm glad.
Leave it alone.
I thought you had something.
Huh?
No, I thought you really had something wrong.
So
No, well, actually, I do, but it's an old injury, a football injury, and every time the weather acts up, my knee kind of
he's
acts
21. Look at the old.
What do you mean old football injury? It's like my old war injury. I had this piece of shrapnel
Yeah.
that I picked up in
What
my
was
back.
her last name?
Wait. You're right. It happened in St. Louis, as a matter of fact. Hotel
rolling.
Park.
Hey, you found time to come over here and say hello to your old,
I
poor old
sure
mother,
did.
huh?
I'm doing Lampoon right next door.
Well, that's a new
Don't
show
be
that they're
pushing
working on.
another show.
Well, that's why I came over, actually.
Oh!
No,
I
I came
haven't
over.
seen you in weeks. That's why you came over.
Why don't you ever write?
That's true.
That's what my mother always says.
Oh, well, you've been away.
49
I've been
years
here.
old,
I've been
gonna be,
working,
mother
but you've
says.
been away, going all over the country with the movie.
I want to talk to you about your room.
Do you? I just wanted to come over and say hi, and I saw the film clip, and it was incredible.
Have you seen the picture
And I want to
yet?
congratulate you. No, I haven't seen the movie yet.
See?
No, but I saw, what do you mean, see? All of a sudden, everybody's picking on me.
Well, you were invited to the preview. Where were you?
I was working. I have things to do.
Mothers never
work.
change, do they? Where were you? You were
Taking
invited.
care of yourself?
Yes, I have. I've been working very hard. I'm doing the thing over with Schlatter, and I'm doing another show on another network that we don't want to get into.
The rash clear up all right? I don't know. I'm just trying to get in here.
Johnny, jump in
I
anytime.
just want to feel like a father.
Jump in anytime. It's all right.
I just want to know one thing. With whom are you in love today?
No one. Only you.
Does she
Thank
ask
you.
about...
Well, you heard me. I
Yeah.
haven't seen him in weeks.
Really, we haven't seen each other in a couple of weeks. We get together every now and then. We have dinner together and say hi and how have you been and what's going on, and that's about
I
it.
keep up with his romances, and I try to keep his room in order.
Just in
In
case...
case he wants to come back.
Do you really keep a room there ready?
Well, his room is there, but it's full of boxes
Yeah.
of things that I'm not sure.
You don't want to go into that. Millions of people are watching.
But they know, they recognize. They have rooms with boxes sitting there.
Sure they do.
And they have animals in the backyard that their kids
You know, all of a
bring
sudden,
home.
I'm feeling like Ralph Edwards. Remember this voice? Yes, that's right. Guess who that is, folks? Anybody?
Well, I want to thank you for this get-together. I really
I
do.
didn't know.
It was a
I'm
big
delighted.
surprise to me.
Well, it was a surprise to me, too. You walked in and surprised me. I'm just glad to see you.
Thank you, darling. I'm
Thank
leaving
you.
in a couple of days again.
You are.
You see?
See?
You see?
I
Yes,
wanted to say hello to Johnny and
Hey,
to Ed
thank
and
you.
to-
Well, Johnny
Fred?
is hard to catch up with.
I'd never see Johnny. Last time I saw Johnny, he was in the back seat of my Aston Martin. I was taking him home.
That's right. I would no. My car broke down. My car broke down one night.
Where was this?
What?
Where was this?
I had a
Years ago.
Years ago. Hubcap, and I was out pumping up the tire. I had a little hand pump, and your son came along and said, "Hey, I've got an Aston Martin." Well, I thought he said. Anyway, it's a long story. I don't want to go into it. Thanks for the lift. We'll be right back after a word from one of our sponsors.
Now, we were talking about his sense of humor. This man has an odd sense of humor, really off the wall. I'm going to give you a quick story to show you what he did to me one night. We had dinner about a year ago, I guess, at a restaurant out in Malibu called the Beau Rivage. Very nice. As we left that night, I was backing out of the parking lot, and the cat hangs around out there. It's like it's a pet of the restaurant or the owner's cat, and I hear this kind of squeal, and we drove home. This man calls me the next day and says, "You know, the owner called me, and you backed over his cat and killed him." I said, "Oh, my God." I said, "I didn't know Well, of course, I hadn't. I did, but I didn't know that." So a month passes, and we decide to go back to this restaurant. And I said, "I don't know whether I really want to go there, Mike, or maybe they'll be mad at me." He says, "No, let's go." So in my sense of humor, I called the owner, and I says, "Would it be possible tonight at dinner to get a big tray with one of those big covers on it?" And I brought this little toy flattened cat to put in there and think. I said, "Boy, won't this be funny after dinner?" Waiter comes with a menu. Here's the menu. And if you look at it and see the printing, I'm not a calligrapher, but I guess it's something like Old English script, right? So I'm reading the menu, and he's sitting across looking at me, and I look, let's see, I have escargot positano, and I see tureen of tabby. That's it. I want you to look at this right here. In scallions, tomatoes, cucumber in 30-weight motor oil. Now I go to and I go right by it. I said, "Oh, this restaurant gets too fancy, you know." And I go to the next page and I see this one. Pussy Mousse a la Mercedes. Prepared right on the property. And then I get down to this one here, and by that time I'm getting pretty hip, folks. I'm no dummy. And it says, "Press Pussy Provençal, served outside in the dark." That was... And, of course, my business with the tureen went right in the dumper because you one-upped me. And your guy up at the show did all this calligraphy.
Did a wonderful job.
Beautiful.
George did it. He was great. Hey, you know, I just want to say one thing. And that is, for any of those families out there who have a relative who has cancer, they know how tough the fight is and how important the mental attitude is and how you pull together and you keep a very, very up attitude. It's, I'm going to beat it kind of thing, because mentally is more than 50% of your medicine. It's more than 50%. The only reason I'm saying that is that it seems so totally insensitive to me, especially since, how do they know what my little kids have been told in my own home, that a tabloid would write 4 weeks left, or it's over. Can you imagine that?
Well, the tabloids have never been
can you imagine
known for their decency or sensitivity.
I mean, it's unbelievable that people can be that way. That's a cancer. You know, that's the cancer in our society.
Fortunately, I think most people out there... I think most people watching with a scintilla of intelligence realize that most of those things, like the Inquirer and the Star and some of the others, are garbage. And the words truth and sensitivity should be. We said our piece. Yeah.
Enough of that.
Okay, you've got a show, a pilot that's going on, you made for this fall.
That's right.
Called Us?
Called Us. Made it for CBS. I Don't Get Better. It's their second mistake since buying baseball. Darn it, it was a hell of a good pilot. I think I might have busted the odds and had another hit.
You know, I was a little worried about this interview tonight. You've made me feel much better. With your attitude. I mean it. Okay, so
anyway, I'll give you a brief thing before you see the clip, because it's a nice scene between Barney Martin plays my father. I was a guy who went to jail for 18 years for something I didn't do. My wife was pregnant at the time. I had life in prison without possibility of parole. I told her to tell the child when he was growing up that I had died and to live your life. I mean, I wasn't going to get out. I want the kid come visiting me. So this is a scene where she's called me on the phone because she's having trouble with the boy. He's now 18 years old. My father dislikes her. He wants me to just be with him. He doesn't think I ever should have married her. And I've just gotten off the phone talking to my wife.
You ready to eat?
Yeah. I'll just wash up.
What's she calling here for?
What?
What's she calling here for? It's over. It's been over. You gotta get on with your life.
What are you talking about? She's having a problem with our boy.
He's not your kid.
What do you mean he's not my kid? She had to tell him the truth now. He knows he's got a father. He's my kid.
She raised him. If he's got a problem, it's her fault. Look, you're just getting started again, Jeff. What do you need her problem
Look, just
for?
drop it, Dad. I don't want to talk to you about it.
Oh, sure. Don't listen to your father. What the hell does he know? If you'd listened to me in the first place, you wouldn't have screwed up your life.
All right, that's it. I'm out of here.
Oh, sure. Run away. Just like when you were a kid.
I didn't run away when I was a kid, Dad. You drove me away. There's a difference, you know?
I drove you away? I tried to give you good advice. Is that driving you away? You could have gone to college, Jeff. You had the grades. But no, not you. You get a girl pregnant, you gotta marry her.
I married Ellen because I loved her. I'd have married her if she couldn't have a kid. What the hell am I doing this for? We had the same stupid argument 19 years ago. 19 years and nothing changes with you.
Oh, and with you, something changes, huh? She's gonna dump that kid on your problems and all. You'll see.
Dumping the kid on me, huh? You know what books I used to read when I was in prison, Dad? Books about raising kids. And from year one, about how you hold them and look at them and how quick they get to know you. And the terrible twos and the potty training and the first days in school. About their joys and their fears. Then I used to lie in my bunk at night and try to get myself to dream I was doing those things with my kid. Teaching him to swim and how to throw a ball. And you know what, Dad? In my dreams, my kid loved me.
the same as I love him and his mom.
Yeah, that's a good scene. That's a good scene. Good stuff. You have to take a break? You're taking a break. Coming right back. Stay where you are. That's a good, powerful scene.
My first guest is a young man that you will probably recognize. You've seen him a lot on television, and I guess maybe we're gonna show the piece of one of them right now. Roll the tape. He does a lot of commercial work. Emmanuel Lewis.
Just can't figure it out. Everybody knows flame rolling beats frying nearly 3-to-1. It's all over town. And McDonald's is frying their hamburgers all over town. Well, I like them flame broiled. So what are you gonna do? I got it. Go to Burger King. Aren't you hungry?
That is, my cheeks, I'm just...
Yeah, very rosy.
Just look at the monitor. My cheeks seem to be quite rosy. Anyway, speaking of Emmanuel, as announced today, he's going to be starring in a new television series on another network this fall called The Websters. Would you welcome Emmanuel Lewis? Hello, Emmanuel. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
We've never met before until right this moment.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you too.
Me too, huh? Thank you, Emmanuel. You surprised me. For some reason, I thought you were going to be taller.
Me too.
Me too. Do you get tired of people saying that you're short?
No.
No? You mind telling us how old you are?
12.
You're 12. You've done how many commercials have you done altogether?
I'm not sure.
Not sure? You quit counting, huh?
Yes.
Are you putting your money away in
Yes.
a bank account? Yeah. What do you think you'll do with all your money someday? What would you like to do? What would you like to buy if you could buy anything in the world?
I'm not sure.
Not sure yet, huh?
I'll just spend it safely.
Just put it away safely.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, yeah. Didn't you do a commercial with Bill Cosby for Jell-O pudding, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what other commercials have you done?
I've done Campbell's soup, Life cereal,
Uh-huh.
Maxwell House coffee, Elmer's glue, French's mustard, apple juice.
Yeah. Now, do you use all those products?
Most of them.
Most of them. I won't ask you which ones you don't. I don't suppose you drink too much coffee, do you?
No.
Yeah, okay. What grade you in school?
6.
You're 6th grade? Yeah. What's your favorite subject?
Well, I like science,
Good for you. Good for you.
reading, math.
Yeah. What are you studying in science right now that's interesting?
Well, how to connect batteries, dry cells together.
Dry cells and batteries?
Yes.
Yeah. You like math, too?
Yes.
Yeah, well, they teach math, I think, a little bit differently now, don't they, than at least when I was a kid. They're a different system. Do you know how they teach it now? Is it decimal system or something?
Yeah, decimal system.
How does that work? Can you explain it? What would be a kind of a problem you would have?
I don't have too much problems.
Yeah. Somebody told me you made a trip to Japan?
Yes.
What'd you go to Japan for?
Well, I've done a commercial.
Oh, for Japanese television.
Yes.
Ah. Did you like Japan?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What did you find most interesting about Japan?
Well, most of them were short like me.
Most of them. Had you read anything about Japan in school? Did you know anything about it before you went there?
Well, all I know is that they speak Japanese.
Speak Japanese?
And, let's see.
Did you go to Tokyo?
Yes.
That's a big city, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. How long were you in Japan?
That depends on what time I went there.
Well, you been there more than once?
Yes.
You have, yeah. I've never been to Japan myself. And you've been there more than once?
Yes.
Yeah. Where else have you traveled?
Traveled to L.A.
In Los Angeles? We have a little piece of, is this the film, a commercial you made in Japan? I guess we're going to show, right?
Yes.
What were you selling there?
Well, baby store noodles.
Baby store noodles?
Yes.
Okay. All right, here's Emmanuel's commercial for Japan.
It's my show! Baby star, twinkle, twinkle, tiny little star. Baby star, it's shining in the sky. Just like me, little but shining ever bright. Yes, it's just like me. Oh, come on, baby star.
That's a good commercial. Did you learn to speak any Japanese at all?
Yes.
You did. What can you say in Japanese?
Uh,
Can you say something in Japanese or?
yes, you think. Pokemon baby star.
All I learned from Shogun was konnichiwa. I think that means how are you or good morning or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sayonara.
Sayonara. Of course, that means, I guess, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. What? You seem to be missing a fair amount of teeth there, up on the top row.
Yes.
Yeah. Did it just naturally come out, or?
A little help from Mom.
A little help from Mom. Now, you don't mean by saying that your mom...
Yes, I do.
Well, Mom will certainly be happy to hear that tonight on television.
Mom, we have to talk to this later.
Yeah, we have to talk to Mom later. I remember when I was a kid, I'd take you put them under your pillow for the tooth fairy.
Right.
Did you do that?
Yes.
And what was there in the morning?
Sheet.
A sheet. Yeah, well, I know that. Well, usually there'd be maybe a dime or something like that. Didn't the tooth fairy leave anything at all? No, didn't, huh? No. That was probably because you've got so many commercials going, you didn't need it anyway. You have a girlfriend?
Let's put it this way, I have girls that are friends.
That is well put, very diplomatic. You have girls who are friends.
Right.
The girls can be very nice friends, can't they?
Yes.
Do you go to the movies together, or
No.
you don't? Just talk and stuff like that?
Yes.
Dance maybe a little bit?
No.
No dancing, huh? No hugging or
No.
no kissing?
No.
You mean to tell me...
Only for Mom.
Only from Mom?
Yes.
Oh,
I think I have to kiss her after, so I won't get in trouble.
Yeah. I think a kiss would be in order when you get home, yeah. Do you like to go to amusement parks, stuff like that?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you like to ride on?
Well, my uncle put me in a cup, like in Disneyland.
Oh, yeah, those
Yes.
cups that spin around?
Yes. And I thought I had some bakaka.
You what?
Some bakaka.
You did a little caca in the cup? What? Well, is that what you didn't do that?
No.
Oh, well, you did that, Walt Disney would be spinning in his grave like a lathe. I mean, yeah. Well, you're a nice young man, Emmanuel. That's a nice name. That's kind of, you don't see many people named Emmanuel. Do you like that name, Emmanuel? Huh? What are your favorite television shows?
Well, I like Give Me a Break.
Give Me a Break. Good.
Yes. I like The Love Boat.
Love Boat, yeah.
Yes, I like Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island.
Too Close for Comfort.
Too Close for Comfort.
Let me see. A lot of other shows.
Mm-hmm. You ever watch this show?
Once in a Blue Moon.
You have 6 teeth missing. Would you like to try for 7? Huh? You watch once in a while. Come on now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'd be late nighttime, so I don't quite
That's right. It's
remember.
pretty late, isn't it? Well, Emmanuel, I'm glad you could be with us tonight. It's nice to meet you. I enjoy watching you on television, and I hope you enjoyed being with us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. And give my best to your mom, will you? Okay, Emmanuel. I thought it was a Mattel toy walking in. He doesn't mind that. He gets kidded all the time about that, but he is really small, isn't he?
Adorable, yeah.
But he is small.
Yeah.
Once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon.
Oh. He's going to have to square things at home with Mom
indeed.
tonight about the teeth. We'll be back. David Steinberg is here and Mary Fran, so stay where you are.